All right, we got some huge news here for BABYMETAL, who needs no introduction, of course, but they've become the first all-Japanese group to land in the top 10 of the Billboard 200 chart, which is pretty awesome news, and this is why. I'm going to get into it, but if you're not familiar, the Billboard 200 is a record chart ranking the 200 most popular music albums and EPs in the United States. As we know, they just released Metal Fourth, their album, and it's published weekly. So this is ranking popularity of album sales, basically, in the U.S. So that means that Metal Fourth is doing really well in the U.S., which also means they'll probably be back in the U.S. for more tours, is what I would imagine. BABYMETAL have made history with their new album, Metal Fourth. The LP debuted at number 9 on the Billboard 200, making the band the first all-Japanese group to land in the top 10 of the overall U.S. album chart. And this is an article on Heavy Consequence. Anyway, this just popped up in my Apple News, which, like, I've tried everything in my power to avoid the Apple News section on my phone, like removing the widgets and everything. But somehow this still made it through, and for once, I'm actually not complaining. Thank you, Spencer Kaufman, for making this article, by the way. But just really cool news for BABYMETAL. It continues, the pop metal sensation's 5th studio LP sold 36,000 equivalent album units in the U.S. during its first week of release, of which 33.5 thousand were pure album sales. So that just speaks to how awesome the fan base of BABYMETAL is in the U.S. I mean, this is just a metric for U.S. sales. So, I mean, we know that their fan base is strong all over the world. But specifically in the U.S. for this situation, it's really cool to see that they have so much support where they're getting album sales in a time where no one's buying albums, you know? So that's really exciting to see. Of course, we know who they are, but I think part of this can be attributed to the fact that they've done so many collabs on this album. The Spirit Box, Poppy, Slaughter to Prevail, Bloody Wood, Tom Morello, and others, Polyphia. So they're bringing in a lot of different audiences from all over the world, and, you know, I think this album is going to be a pretty big deal. So in addition to being in the top 10 of Billboard 200, it was also number 1 on Japanese Oricon Rock Chart and number 2 on the US iTunes Download Album Chart, which seems like an even bigger deal than in the top 10 of Billboard 200. Number 2 on iTunes Downloaded Albums. So that's pretty sick. Anyway, of course, we know BABYMETAL appreciates the fan support. They say thank you so much for your support on our new album around the world. We hope you enjoy it. Our music and career are evolving globally, and we're moving forward with Beyond Heavy Metal. Our journey continues, and we can't wait to see you at BABYMETAL shows in your city and your country. So more, hope that we'll be able to see them much more in the future, no matter what country we live in. But yeah, that's always just great news to see that a band that we love is thriving, and because, that translates to it being easier for them to go around the world, play their shows, tour, and yeah, I hope I get to see them again. They were just here actually not too long ago, and I just couldn't make it, because I'm a dad, I got other priorities, but I'm super stoked to hear this for them. So anyway, thank you for checking this out. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you next time.